Hi everyone. So I have a simple question for you guys to start off my speech. Have you ever looked at your life and felt like everyone else got instructions in their life except you? Like somehow other people know what they want, where they're going, what they're doing, and you're just trying your best not to fall behind from all of it. And I think many of us are felt that way more often than we admit. Because we're growing up in a time where everything moves fast. Opinions, trends, expectations, and as we know, technologies are now moving even more faster than we think. And as a teenagers, we're constantly told to keep up, do better, be smarter, be more productive, be more talented, and just build your future right now. And if you don't, it can feel like you're already late. So many people say our generation is lazy, distracted, or too sensitive. But I honestly think that explanation is too shallow. I don't think our generation is weak. I think our generation is overwhelmed. Because we're trying to build a future while still figuring out who we are. And that is not easy. According to the World Health Organization, 1 in 7 adolescents aged 10 to 19 experiences mental disorder, anxiety, depression are among the leading causes of illness and disability during their adolescence. So this means being mentally and emotionally overwhelmed is not rare. It is not just something in your head. It is something that many young people are living through. And honestly, that makes sense. Because this is the first generation growing up with the whole world in their pocket. At any moment, we can open up our phones and see someone getting accepted into their dream universities, someone starting business at 16, someone speaking confidently, someone looking perfect on the Instagram post, and just someone winning at their lives. And even if we know it's only a highlight reel, it still affects us. Pew Research found out that 54% of teens it will be difficult to give up on social media, and 36% say they spend too much time on it. So even when social media inspires us, it can also exhaust us without even we're knowing it. Because comparison has become a part of our life, a habit, and which is dangerous because it confuses us, and it makes us ask the wrong question. Not who am I becoming, but am I behind my friends, my peers? Not what is actually meaningful to me, but how do I look compared to everyone else? And that is one of the reasons why many young people feel lost. So that is why roots matter. Roots give direction to the growth, and they keep you from being pulled in every direction. Because the truth is, growth without roots does not feel like a growth. It feels like pressure. It feels like performance. It feels like becoming a version of yourself that looks impressive from the outside, but empty on the inside. So maybe that is what really roots and rising means. Not being one another, not staying stuck in the past, not rushing blindly into the future, but rising with something solid underneath you. Becoming more who we are. I think our generation does want to rise. We want meaningful lives. We want to contribute. We want to make something of ourselves. But at the same time, we imagine growth as like something dramatic, like a big breakthrough, a huge achievement, a moment where you suddenly realize everything makes sense. But actually, growth is quieter than that. It is choosing friends who make you feel like yourself. It is choosing not to compare yourself every 5 minutes. It is learning how to pause before panic takes you over. And so that is what really roots and rising means. So yes, our generation may feel lost sometimes, but it does not mean we're broken or changed. It means we're searching. And if we search with roots, identity, and truth, then maybe it is not the end of the story. Maybe it's beginning of becoming. Thank you.